Namaste everybody, welcome to YogaCandi. My name's Candace and today we have an intermediate class, but there's going to be nothing particularly hard to do in today's class. It's more for those times when you're feeling a little tired and achy and you just want a bit of a stretch out, nothing too intense, not too many chaturangas. And the reason I'm calling it intermediate is because it's going to be very, very minimal cues. Literally just saying the pose names and maybe a little more, but mostly just pose names. So just make sure you totally understand yoga and you know how to modify for your body and that you understand English pose names to do this class. That will be very helpful. So we're going to start off kneeling. We're going to have our legs, our knees hip distance. Just come down onto your heels and tuck your toes. Sit up tall through the spine. Roll your shoulders back and down. Gently engage your abs, close your eyes. Let's just tune into the body here. Take 5 deep Ujjayi breaths in and out of the nostrils. Find some neck rolls. Roll gently from side to side. When you get over towards the right, extend through the left arm. Engage the arm. Keep your elbow nice and locked. Send your fingertips to the sky and open up through the fingers. Allow your head to fall over towards the right side. You'll feel quite a lovely stretch down the arm, into the shoulder and down the neck. This is so good if you've got a little bit of text fingers, or what you might want to call them, when you're spending too much time on the phone. Now just make a few little circles in one direction with the arm, and then in the opposite direction. Take your right fingertips down towards the ground and inhale. Let's take a nice side stretch. Taking this left arm up and over the ear. Now swan dive towards the ground and just take the fingertips over towards the right side of the mat. Try to keep your bum on your heels. And then sweep them along, come over towards this left side, inhaling the right arm up and over your ear. And then back to center. Give your neck another little roll here. And then take your head over towards the left. Allow your head to hang heavy and then extend through your right arm. Fingertips up towards the sky. Engage your arm. Keep it nice and straight. Open your fingertips nice and wide. And then make some circles with the arm. One direction. And then in the other. And then bring yourself back to center. Roll your shoulders. Lift your chest, look up and take your hands to your lower spine. Draw your shoulder blades back towards your body and try to bring your elbows towards each other. And then exhale, arch, hold onto the knees. Take 2 more. And let's take 3 cat-cows. And find some nice circles with the hips in your tabletop. And then rotate in the opposite direction. Down for puppy pose. And then draw yourself back up into your seat that we started off in the beginning, tucking the toes, bum on the heels. Lift on up and let's take half camel, taking your left hand to your heel. Inhale, the right arm to the sky, look towards the left. And then swan dive towards the ground, going over towards the other side. Right hand over towards the right heel. Look towards the left, send your hips forward. Take one more each side. Back to your puppy. Make your way downward facing dog. If your hamstrings are feeling a little tight, maybe give them a nice walk out. And start to walk your feet backwards. We're going to take a different variation of down dog. So it's going to be like a really, really long, wide down dog. But keep pushing your heels down towards the ground. And then walk them back into a neutral down dog. And keep doing that, walking backwards, pushing those heels down towards the mat. You'll notice that gives an extra stretch in the calves. And then find your way to down dog. Let's all take 3 deep breaths here. And roll forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Now find a nice wave through plank and down dog 3 times in your own time. Make your way back to down dog. Just walk the legs. Then let's take our right hand to meet our left ankle. Look underneath the arm, having a nice stretch. And then over towards the right. Back to down dog. Let's take a jump to the front of our mat. And take a lovely fold here. Become a rag doll. Maybe bend the knees if you need to. Wait for the hamstrings to open up a little more. Perhaps you want to find a little swing in your rag doll. And inhale, halfway lift. Fold. One more. Interlace your hands behind your back and allow them to fall up and over your head, getting a lovely stretch through the chest. Turn your body towards the left, look over towards the left. And then turn towards the right, look to the right. Back to center and inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Taking our chair pose. And then inhale, mountain. Lift up through your left leg. Let's take a big toe hold. Yogi toe hold. Extend through the leg. If this is not possible, take tree or a different variation. And then open your leg out towards the side. Back to center. Taking tree. Take your leg out in front of you, extend through the leg, keep it straight and lifted. Into warrior three. And step back for high lunge, inhaling the arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Find some rotation with the wrists. Just stretching them out, releasing any tension. Reverse your warrior. And triangle. Back to warrior two. Let's find a wide-legged forward fold. Bending at the hips. Maybe you want to take a grip of your heels. Take any variation here. Or become a ragdoll, holding onto your elbows. Bend your knees as much as you want. Inhale, half lift. Hands to heart center, make your way back to standing. Warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Find pyramid. Make your way into half split pose. And inhale, low lunge. You can take your hands to the sky or keep them on your front knee or down on the floor. Maybe you want to take the back foot off the ground and just pull that foot a little closer towards your bum. Look behind you. And release. Find your way into a lifted lizard. So we're going to lift the back knee off and take our right foot to the outer edge of our mat. Find a little rocking motion, giving a little stretch of our psoas muscle here on the left side. Now maybe find a bind, taking our right hand underneath our leg and then binding with our left hand. Keep lifted, use the strength of your legs. And release, plant the hands Step the left leg to the outside edge of your left hand and send your hips down for our yogi squat. Using the elbows to push the knees apart, suck the core back. Plant your hands, step back into plank. From our plank, let's vinyasa, meet me in down dog. Find some comfort in your down dog, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Look forward and take a jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Taking a ragdoll once again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Interlacing your fingers behind your back, your non-habitual way, so the opposite thumb on top. Allow your arms to fall up and over your head, getting that beautiful stretch down the chest. Look towards the left and then the right. Release the hands, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Coming it down for a chair pose. And then inhale, mountain. Exhaling the hands to your heart center. Finding our yogi toe hold. Take a grip of your big toe. And extend the leg. Or take a different variation of a standing pose, anything of your choice. And then open that leg out to the side, back to center. Find your way into tree. Remove the leg, extend through the leg, take it out in front of you nice and long. And then find your way into Warrior 3. Sending that leg back behind you. Look down at something that's not moving. And then take a big step back. High lunge. And exhale, Warrior 2. Rotate your wrists. And reverse your warrior. Down for triangle. Back into Warrior 2. Find your way into a wide-legged forward fold. Bending at the hips. Interlace your hands behind your back. Allow them to fall up and over your head. Take a deep inhale. And release the hands, maybe take a grip or place them underneath the feet. Get a little deeper into the pose if you would like. Release and inhale, find your way back up to standing. Exhale, warrior two. Back to high lunge. And down for pyramid pose. Make your way into half split pose, half Hanumanasana. And low lunge. Maybe go a step further, bringing the right hand to the ground, lifting the back foot off the ground and pulling it towards yourself. Look behind you. From here, let's make our way to lizard. Walking the left foot as wide as the mat and coming up off the back knee. Maybe find a little rock if that feels good. You can stay here or find your bind, taking this left hand underneath the left leg and maybe getting a grip of your right hand behind your back. Use the strength of your legs. And release, plant your hands. Step this right foot outside edge of your right hand, making our way down for our yogi squat. Maybe you want to rock in your squat or just stay still. Close your eyes. Together we'll take 3 deep breaths. And release, make your way to our plank pose. Hold your plank for a deep breath. And then vinyasa, meet me in down dog. From your down dog, bring your knees down to the ground and take 2 cat-cows. Tuck your toes and come back down to your heels. Inhale your hands to the sky, open your chest and look up. Exhale to your heart center. Let's make our way to camel pose. Coming up off the heels, bringing both hands down to the heel of your foot. Sending your hips forward. Relax your head back. Shoulders away from ears. Take 1 more deep breath. And then release the left hand, rotate towards the right and look towards the right, extend through the left hand. And then release that down towards the heel and take it to the other side. Look towards the right, taking the right hand up and over your ear. And release, hips down to the ground. Extend your legs out long in front of you for staff pose. Keep your knees engaged and heels lifted off the ground. Sit up tall through your spine. You can stay here, or we're going to find a deep forward fold. Folding towards our legs. Get in as deep as you would like. Resting the head down, take 3 deep breaths. Now roll your spine back into staff. Inhale your hands to the sky, look up. And do 2 more of those. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll. Inhale, hands to the sky. 1 more. And let's make our way into plow. So just roll the spine down into our plow, interlacing the fingertips behind your back. From your plow you can lift one leg and then release it, and then lift the other and release. Very gently roll your spine down towards the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep your legs lifted. We're going to do very gentle core here, so suck your belly back towards your spine. Keep the lower spine flush against the ground. We're just going to take our right leg down towards the ground, hover it just an inch above, and then swap legs. You're doing a little scissor motion here, so just take a few of these each side. Just make sure that that back stays flat against the ground and your core stays hugging back. Take 1 more each side. Release your feet down to the ground, taking bridge. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. From your bridge, lift up through the left leg, send it to the sky. Point your toes towards the sky and keep your hips lifted. And then release, taking your right leg to the sky. And release. Slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Finding happy baby, grabbing the outside edges of the feet. Rock if you would like to. Straighten your legs, taking another little stretch of your hamstrings, maybe open the legs out wide and draw them together. Perhaps do this a couple of times. And release the feet back down to the ground. Let's find a twist. So wrap your legs into eagle, right leg on top, send your bum over towards the right side of the mat and just fall your knees over towards the left. Look towards the right and just enjoy this Beautiful twist. Taking 3 deep breaths together. And then raise your knees towards the sky. Release the grip, and let's do it over towards the other side. Opposite leg on top. Send your bum towards the left, knees to the right. Enjoy 3 deep breaths. And release, knees to the center. Let's find our way into our final resting pose, Savasana. Let go of all thoughts. Allow your knees and your feet to open out naturally. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your body. Gaze to the sky, palms facing up. Completely given to gravity. Allowing your breath to become completely natural. Together we'll find 1 minute of complete silence before ending today's class together. You're more than welcome to stay here in Savasana as long as you like. Or you can end your practice with me. Gently wiggle your toes and your fingertips. And then rotate the feet and the hands in one direction and then in the other. Take a big stretch, hands over the top of the head. Make your way onto your side body, eyes still closed. Take a deep breath here. And then push your way up into a seat, keeping the eyes closed. Any seat of your choice. Take your palms in front of you and just rub them, creating a warm friction. Now take your warm hands and place them over your eyelids. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, open your eyes behind your palms, just look from side to side. And then gently remove your hands from your eyes. Take a bow, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, yogis. I really hope you've enjoyed today's class. And I'm sure you can see why it was intermediate, although there was nothing too strenuous going on. I hope it loosened you up and made you feel a little more ready for the day or for the evening ahead. Please let me know in the comments below how you got on, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And guys, you can find me on social media, Instagram and Facebook, and feel free to tag me so I can share it with the rest of the community. Until next time, have a wonderful day or evening. Namaste.